happens if I don't service my car on time? I mean, life gets busy. Your dashboard reminds you it's time for service, which normally means an oil change, which that's not really servicing your car. That's changing your oil. But your car still drives fine, so you decide to wait. The truth of it's still running fine doesn't mean that your car is healthy. It means wear and damage are quietly building where you can't see them. Delaying maintenance is one of the fastest ways to shorten your vehicle's lifespan and increase your long-term repair bills. Why following only factory schedules is not enough. You have to understand something. The manufacturer wants to sell cars, and the faster it has to last, 100,000 miles with little or no problems for them to be a decent manufacturer. But if you don't do anything in that first 100,000 miles, then your car's not really worth a whole lot at that point. And the manufacturer knows that. So they really, the lower maintenance cost per mile by JD Powers, the higher the JD Powers ranking and rating. So that means that they'll recommend you to buy whatever car. But that doesn't mean the car is going to last like it's supposed to, like it's designed to, if you don't maintain it properly. And factory schedule from the manufacturer is not good enough. Okay. It's not good enough by even a little bit. So manufacturers are written to get your car through the warranty period, the bare minimum for survival. And a true maximum lifespan maintenance plan goes way further, replacing parts and fluids before they fail, catching wear early before it becomes a breakdown, keeping your vehicle safe and reliable and efficient well beyond 200, 300, 400, 500,000 miles. Now, obviously, the better car you buy to begin with, the easier it is to get it to last, and the less it's going to cost to repair it as we're maintaining it properly. You buy a cheap car to begin with, then it uses cheap products to begin with. I mean, it's not always true that you pay for what you get, but it's in the automotive world, it's to a certain level, it's true. If you're skipping service, you're not just risking one component. It can cause a chain reaction of damage to connected systems. An oil change. If delayed, oil breaks down into sludge, losing lubrication and leading to overheating, friction wear, and eventual engine failure. Transmission fluid loses its protective properties, causing slipping gears, rough shifts, and complete transmission breakdown. Pads wear into rotors damage calipers, and old fluid corrodes brake lines, reducing stopping power along with your anti-lock brake system. Coolant becomes acidic, damaging radiators, heater cores, water pumps. The heater cores inside of your dash on most cars. So just think about that, and it raises the overheating risks across the board. Power steering and differential and transfer case fluids, contaminants and moisture cause, damage to the gears, pumps, seals, causing noisy and stiff steering, and on and on and on. Shocks and struts, handling worse, gets worse. Stopping distances increase, which is huge. Stopping distances increase. That's massive. Uneven tire wear shortens tire life. Belts and hoses, cracks and leaks cause overheating, steering loss, or sudden breakdowns. Your filters, your cabin air filter, your fuel filter, your air filter. Clogged filters reduce airflow, hurt fuel economy, and allow debris into sensitive, systems and areas, including, if your cabin air filter's got a bunch of mold in it, then that's not going to be good for you either. Spark plugs and ignition components, misfires, poor fuel economy, hard starts, catalytic converter damage. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Not taking care of your battery, corroded terminals, and weak batteries cause no starts, electrical issues, and system damage. So the hidden cost of skipping services, safety risks, worn brakes, bald tires, suspension issues, that can cause, dangerous handling before symptoms appear. Fuel waste, even a small efficiency drop can waste 250, $500 a year in fuel. Lower resale value. Poor maintenance history reduces trade-in or sale value. Stress and inconvenience. Breakdowns never happen at a convenient time. So the smarter approach to vehicle care is a maximum lifespan maintenance plan. It's proactive service. It reduces parts and fluids it replaces parts and fluids before they fail. Thorough inspections identify small problems before they grow. Service reminders stay on track without guesswork. Detailed records maintain resale value and warranty protection. Bottom line, maintenance is always, always, always cheaper than repairs. Delaying service might save a little bit today, but it always costs way more in the long run. Staying ahead of maintenance keeps your car safer, running longer, and just the peace of mind is priceless. So when we're talking about these things, we're talking about actually taking care of your car proactively. It costs $3,000 a year on average. If you're from 0 miles to 15,000 miles a year, it costs $3,000 a year to maintain and repair a car on average. $1,500, $4,500, $1,500, $4,500 basically. But it's $3,000 average. It's 20 cents a mile to drive your car. Each car that you drive. You need to budget for it. You need to not be shocked when you walk into an automotive repair store. You can't be hoping that it's not going to cost very much money or it's not going to have any problems. You have to know proactively that your car is going to cost you money to drive it. And if you don't spend the maintenance money, you don't spend the $3,000 a year on average, you're spending way more than that because your repairs cost so much more than maintenance. And if you think that's bad, a new car, a used car, a new car payment right now in 2025 is $750. That's just for the car payment. That's not depreciation. That's not maintenance and repairs. That's not taxes. That's not registration fees. That's not, see what I mean? That's $750. A used car is $550. It doesn't take very long to figure out that a used car is costing just for the car payment is costing way more than $3,000 a year. So once you own it, you need to actually drive it until it rusts around your ears. Do yourself a favor. Seriously, do yourself a favor and really think about taking care of your car proactively like you're supposed to. Stay safe, stay strong.